Clelin Ferrell a D tackle. Because then I would be like, well, why the fuck did you draft him so high for? But
I mean, the other thing is, I love
Clowney's chances are not.
The
other
thing is, I love Mad Max, but we just got to give him. Like, let's just not put too much hype around him.
You already did. You already called him Mad Max. Did the sequel work out? Did the sequel make a lot of money?
True. We'll see. I mean, I think he's got the mentality and the skill set to where he'll be all right. But
he might be the Kirk Cousins of defensive ends, where he's good, but the pressure.
As a Raiders fan, I've seen my fair shares of one-hit wonders. I'll just put you that way.
Is it a Cameron Wembley situation? Is it Derek Burgess?
Wembley, we punted away, and Derek Burgess was already at the end of his career, and really
even when he had that 16 sack season.
Years. He had like 3 double-digit sack seasons.
No, but he had a 16 sack year with the Raiders.
I know.
His
he was
best year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was there. Watched.
I was there too.
I watched.
Did they win any games? Why
the fuck was Sam Williams at 84? I still don't know.
Overall?
To this day. Yeah.
And what? PS3? PS2?
Xbox and PS2 as a
Xbox
DN.
is trash.
As a D, and both.
Oh, no, at DN, that's fine. Because he was a defensive end in college. He was a tweener.
Yeah.
So I would always put him at defensive end.
But he was always hurt. But he was always at 84. I was like, what the fuck?
I would sell him at the trade deadline and get like a second-round pick for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Be like, fuck this.
Yeah, for sure.
Then immediately put Cameron Wembley at defensive end.
It's not as easy to get draft picks in the new men, honestly.
Because somebody came out with a meme that said, the guy sitting at the table, NCAA 2014 is better than Madden 2020. Changed my mind.
I mean, low key. Shout out to Jannard Robinson.
Yep.
He's a coach now. But, all right, so let's move to touchdown or turnover. We can do this one real quick and wrap up the show pretty early. All right, first up, special edition, Madden rookie QB ratings. I'll give you the rating. You tell me if it's a touchdown or it's a turnover. I'm going to start with your boy out of Utah State, Jordan Love, 71 overall. Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
I would give him a 74.
Damn, really? With all those damn picks?
On top, bro, he had no one last year. He has an arm talent.
Had there had been an NCAA...
What was Mahomes' rookie rating?
Had there had been an NCAA, what would his NCAA rating have been last year?
Like a 95 overall.
At the end of the season? With all those picks?
Like a
90.
Like a
89.
89, 88 with an injury rating, a fucked up injury rating.
But if you get the team chemistry going, he can get to a 93 real quick.
The offense is a B-. But like all his receivers are in the 70s.
Justin Herbert, Oregon alumni, Chargers QB, 70 overall. Touchdown or turnover?
That's low. What's his awareness?
Yeah, that's pretty low. I'm going to say that's trash. A turnover. That's pretty trash.
That's like 72. I could say 72. I'd even put up
Bro, I'm pretty sure
76, 75.
I'm pretty sure. I want to say Derek Carr was a 72 or 75, 77, something like that as a rookie. So I would start him at least there. I mean, he's got to be at least Derek Carr.
He's not like
as a rookie,
and he has the arm talent, and he's athletic,
he's got more arm talent and more athleticism and more. Well, he's kind of like Derek Carr, honestly.
No,
he's just he doesn't have the same last name, and he's bigger.
He's
less dynamic as a leader. He's less outspoken. There you go.
I think he has the potential to have some Aaron Rodgers to his game.
Definitely, and people said that about Derek Carr too until he got scarred by having shitty Dennis Allen teams for 2 years, and then
Can we talk about Greg Olsen and why he's still the offensive coordinator?
That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, Alabama's favorite QB, Jalen Hurts, 68 overall, touchdown or turnover?
That's disrespectful as fuck.
Nah, I'm gonna say that's fair.
That's a 70, bro. He's a 70. He improved his arm. And everything.
Nah.
Give him a low awareness rating.
Nah.
But his athletic ability and his arm talent, I'm giving him a 70.
I'm gonna say that's a touchdown.
69, 68 is like you got drafted, but you're definitely nowhere near as good as these other guys, which is kind of disrespectful. I think all the QBs that got drafted in the first 2 rounds. What's Jacob Eason and all those other guys?
Hold on. Okay, Easton's a 63.
Oh shit!
Fromm's a 62.
Never mind. Keep going though.
That's it. That's all I have in front of me.
Yeah, never mind then.
What I was gonna say is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that 68 is higher than Troy Smith. Pretty sure it's higher than DJ Shockley. And I'm pretty sure it's higher than I know it's higher than that QB out of Iowa. The one you always signed as your third QB because he was really fast. He was a Heisman candidate winner, but never made in the league. Not winner, but the
Iowa QB
candidate.
He was an Iowa QB?
Brad Banks.
Brad Banks was a receiver, wasn't he?
Nah, he was a QB.
I never fucking signed him, bro.
Really?
I don't trust Iowa QBs. I only trust the
even
Drew
black
Tate.
Iowa QBs.
Do I need to? We've literally been doing racism stories about black players at Iowa for how long? Come on, fam. By the way, Patrick,
I'm pretty sure you signed him, bro. He was literally the second fastest quarterback besides Seneca Wallace and Michael
I would
Vick.
only get fast QBs who were 70 and above.
Yeah, he was like a 60.
If I couldn't get a QB who was 70 or above,
he was like a 58
backup,
or a 60.
I would get someone who at least has a strong arm and decent. Like Andrew Walters was always my go-to when he was like, because he actually had a pretty good rating.
I can't believe you just symbolically annihilated Brad Banks from your memory.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Name a black Iowa QB that you remember.
I just remembered one.
The only one? Yeah. The only fucking one? I thought you were going to say Tony Banks.
Shout out to Jason White.
He didn't get drafted, and he went to Oklahoma.
That still never made sense to me. How do you win 2 fucking Heismans and not get drafted?
He won 1.
Okay, he was a
finalist.
Yeah, he was a finalist at third.
Did you not watch the Orange Bowl? Oklahoma got their shit pushed in.
No, I know, but still.
He was terrible.
Fuck.
He got exposed and he didn't get drafted.
I know, but to not get drafted, that's wild.
It wasn't even on Madden, bro. That's how bad it was. He didn't even
he was on Madden.
He wasn't on Madden.
He was on Madden. He was there. He was just like really, he was like a 58, 60.
I looked for him. I didn't see him.
He was there.
By the way, Pat Mahomes was a 76 overall in Madden.
Wow. It's pretty high. Well, I mean, in Madden, if you got
people were talking mad shit about Mahomes when he first came out.
If you got high throw power, you can get a good rating. All right, let's be real.
And
if you have high throw power, yeah, for sure. All right, man. So, anything else you want to get to before we close out the show? Tua. Sorry,
Tua had like 84 play action.
Tua is a 73 overall touchdown or turnover.
That's fair, I guess. Burrow had the highest one.
He should have an injury of like 2.
That's fucked up. The man said he's healthy. Why do you do that? Why do you say those things? Didn't we just talk about...
He had a freak injury, bro. Hey, some weird shit.
Talk about somebody... You're talking to somebody who had a freak injury. I'm offended.
And Joe Burrow, 76 overall, touchdown and turnover.
It's probably one of the highest offensive ratings on that Bengals team, but whatever. Except Joe
it's probably
Mixon.
the same rating as Andy Dalton.
Oh, it probably is. They're going to make up a speed rating and give him something respectable. Because Burrow's juke is like 72. He's like, what is it, 45?
Bro, they really didn't give this QB class any love, considering all the love that was given to it over in the draft.
They gave them shit, man. Well, Jalen Hurts is an 86 speed.
Good Lord.
That's fair, though.
All right, so...
I can't wait to see what they give Isaiah Simmons, because if it's not at least a 95, throw the whole fucking game away. How do you... they don't want to give linebackers 90 speed ratings. They either give you fast acceleration, good agility, whatever, a slower speed. They don't want to give you fast speed, fast agility, and fast acceleration. They don't want to give you all 3. If they give you all 3, your tackling is ass. And your strength is ass too.
So with that, I guess we'll get to the rants.
You can go first if you want.
No, you go first.
All right. So earlier this week, I was on a conference call, a Zoom call with District Attorney Jackie Lacey. Shout out to Jasmine Gates. New Black History Makers. I got to get a shirt one of these days. Her mentor set it up, and she invited me and a bunch of other people to be on the call to talk to DA Lacey and pick her brain about some things. And I felt like it was a good dialogue, good talk. I got some answers that now I can use and do some research. And if you're like, for example, one of my question was, with all these white supremacists popping up in law enforcement, and that story dates back like 10 plus years. Like, what is the DA's office doing to weed out dirty cops and dirty law enforcement and potential white supremacist threats? And she brought up the Brady Rule, which I suggest all of you go look up and learn. Pretty much, it's a rule and statement that they find anything that might be a red flag in an officer's file or whatever, and they put them in a distinct group and they investigate them fully. And I think the next step for the public, if you want to know who those cops are, those people are, that's when you start pushing for, okay, if you want to be reelected in November, is that something that you can provide to us? So there was a bunch of different questions posed, and she was open and honest and candid, and it was respectful discussion, and I'm thankful. Shout out to Jasmine Gates for, again, having me a part of that call. It was really dope. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna say this and be done with it as far as this COVID shit. Like, these companies are solely full of shit. A lot of them. To not pay your workers hazard pay, but then all of a sudden you want them to come in and get their temperature checked. So if something, like if they have a high temperature or COVID or whatever, you can send them home and you don't pay them. Like, that's disrespectful as hell. I think if you're one of those companies that hasn't bothered to pay your essential workers hazard pay, but now you want to put all these restrictions on them, when I'm seeing videos every day of people getting shit thrown at them, being talked down to, I almost choked the shit out of somebody this week at work. Honestly, I was about 2 seconds away from snapping this person's fucking neck. Because the disrespect is at an all-time high out here. And y'all just need to know that, like, some people who work in these restaurants or wherever, like, at this point, they don't give a fuck about getting fired. They'll stomp you out in the street. You might get shot. You might get stabbed. You really might want to watch your fucking mouth when you go into these public places, when you don't want to wear a mask, so you get a fucking jacket and tied around your stupid face. Like, and the people working there are trying to just do their jobs, and they got to deal with your stupid ass. Like, factor that in, because somebody might go upside your head one day, and I'm not going to feel any sympathy in my heart for you or your loved ones. And fuck your GoFundMe if you start one. There's a dude in Gardena who got murdered because he told some lady to wear a mask, and an argument ensued, and now this man's dead. Guess what? That company probably got another person to do his job, but that dude's dead because, like, y'all don't want to wear masks. And y'all want to have nasty-ass behavior that realistically you shouldn't have had before this whole pandemic came down. So, yeah, people make me sick with what I'm seeing. Like, shit's gross. And the fact that, really, people aren't really social distancing like that. They're not. Like, where I work at in Santa Monica, the west side, that's just not happening, bro. Like, and companies, they're just trying to get as much profit as they can, and it's unfortunate. So I'm gonna just say, wash your face, hands, and ass. Protect yourselves at all time. And if you gotta knock a motherfucker out, just do it. Like my patience is at an all-time low for dumb shit and disrespect. Like, it's too much going on out here for y'all to be talking to people and treating people the way you are. Like it just is. That's all I can say. Be blessed.
All some good stuff.